I think my family only loves the version of me that no longer exists. Don't know how to say this without sounding ungrateful, so I'll just say it plainly. I think my family loves who I used to be, not who I am now. And before anyone jumps in, no, they're not abusive. They're not cruel. They call me. They invite me over. They ask how I'm doing. That's almost the worst part, because from the outside everything looks fine. It took me a long time to notice what was wrong, mostly because nothing happened. There was no big fight, no fallout, no dramatic moment where everything changed. It was quieter than that. It started with comments. Remember how talkative you used to be? You were so fun back then. You don't joke like you used to. At first I laughed it off. People change, right? That's normal. But it kept coming up, always framed as nostalgia, like they were remembering a dead pet. I realized recently that whenever my family talks about me, they talk about me in past tense. When I visit home, I feel like I'm playing a role in a reboot nobody asked for. Same name, same face, but clearly not the character they loved. I used to be loud. I was the kid who cracked jokes at family dinners, who volunteered to help just to feel useful, who smiled a lot because smiling made adults relax. I learned early that being easy made life smoother. Somewhere along the way, I got tired. College didn't ruin me. Work didn't either. Life just stripped things down. I became quieter, more careful with words. Not sad exactly, just less eager to perform. But my family didn't adjust to that version of me. They just waited for the old one to come back. Every visit home follows the same pattern. The first hour is okay. Hugs, food, small talk. Then the comparisons start slipping in. You used to love this song. You'd normally argue about this. You'd be laughing at this. What's wrong? Nothing's wrong. That's the problem. They don't ask who I am now. They ask where the old me went. Last year, my aunt pulled out an old video at a family gathering. I was maybe 15 in it, joking nonstop, exaggerating stories, clearly trying to entertain everyone in the room. Everyone laughed. Someone said, "This is the real you." I smiled because that's what you do, but something in my chest dropped. Because that kid wasn't the real me. That kid was exhausted. I remember that phase of my life so clearly, constantly scanning rooms, adjusting my personality depending on who was watching, being the version of myself that got the best reactions. No one remembers how quiet I was when I was alone. I tried once to explain this, not dramatically, just casually. I said something like, "I think I was just trying really hard back then." My mom laughed and said, "No, you were just happier." That shut the conversation down. Now I notice the pattern everywhere. When I'm quiet at dinner, there's discomfort. When I don't react strongly, there's concern. When I don't match their memory of me, it feels like I'm failing some invisible test. They don't say it outright, but I can feel it. Disappointment disguised as worry. What hurts the most is that they like me less now, and they don't even realize it. They interrupt me more. They listen less closely. My opinions don't land the same way. It's subtle, but once you see it, you can't unsee it. I've become background noise in my own family. And the strange part is, they think we're closer than ever. They'll say things like, "We miss you," even when I'm sitting right there. Or, "You should visit more. You were different when you lived here." Different, yes. More loved? Apparently. I catch myself performing again sometimes, making jokes, exaggerating reactions, leaning into the old version of me just to feel that warmth for a moment. And it works. The room lights up, people engage, the energy shifts, but it's exhausting. And afterwards, I feel weirdly empty, like I borrowed someone else's skin for an hour. I don't think my family means harm. I really don't. I think they just fell in love with a version of me that existed to survive, and now they don't know what to do with the quieter truth. What scares me is that I don't think they want to know. They don't ask what I care about now. They don't ask what I'm struggling with. They ask when I'll be back to normal. I am normal, just not entertaining anymore. I've stopped trying to explain it. Every attempt gets reframed as stress, burnout, or a phase. It's easier for them to believe I'm temporarily broken than permanently changed. Sometimes I wonder if love is conditional in ways we don't like to admit. Not conditional on success or obedience, but on familiarity, on comfort. They loved the version of me that made sense to them. This one doesn't. I still love them. I still show up. I still answer calls. But I've accepted something quietly. I might never feel fully seen by the people who raised me. And maybe that's part of growing up. Or maybe it's just grief, mourning the loss of a role you never chose, but played too well. I don't want the old version of me back. I just wish they wanted this one too.